Shalom, Israel. It's your brother New Breed. We on a late night hike. What's good? I see brothers and sisters in the chat. Yes, indeed. We got some content to put out right now. I see Gerald and Domino in the house. Chrissy's in the house. Josiah, CJ Matthews, Ray DR. What's up? What's up? So, BWs have officially threatened to pull support from my channel. Of course, not all BWs. There's some real sisters in the truth in the building right now as we speak, and they may even be thrown back by the title of this particular show because my sisters know I love the sisters. Somebody said, who's BW? BW is an acronym for Black Women. I recently did a video a few hours ago, to be exact. It was in regards of Kevin Samuels, and also I reacted to the fact that there's a melanated brother that is dating Bill Gates' daughter. And I guess a lot of sisters in my comment section didn't like my response or my reaction to it. And they took to my chat, they took to my comment section. You know what's hilarious? Let me explain something to you brothers out there watching, and you sisters that's in truth. But this message is majority to the brothers out there. Listen, a lot of BWs out here are passive aggressive. You can put out content about something totally different that got under their skin and bothered them, and they would wait until there's a hot button topic, and then they will pull the race card, they'll pull the interracial dating card, and they're just looking for reasons to get upset. That's what you brothers got to understand. Most modern day BWs are just angry in nature, and they're looking for something to always be pissed off about. Even when there's nothing there, they have to create something. And I'm going to prove to you that that's exactly what this situation is about. We're going to go to the comment section because it's real entertaining to me. And I see so much hypocrisy in this comment section. I've never seen nothing like this before. And I realize that it's not about interracial dating or interracial marriage at all. A lot of these women who hang around my channel are actually conniving Jezebels. That's what it is. And they're looking for a reason to be upset with a man of the Most High. And I'm going to prove it looking at some of these comments. And I'm also going to prove that a lot of these women have their own indeficiencies that would be resolved if they would focus on their own lives and their own walk. Yeah, so I'm going to read some of the comments and I'm going to respond to what was said in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all. I know you may not be able to see it too well. Shout out to Black Male TV Advice. I see you got some new videos popping up in my recommendations. So Trinity Moesha goes on to say, New Breed, you are so biased when it comes to Black men and women dating outside their race. When Black women do it, it's a problem. But when Black men do it, it's okay to you. And they're being praised. Stop picking and choosing. Now, mind you, this comment got more likes than any other comment in this entire comment section. So statistically speaking, every BW that was watching this video, they thought the exact same thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's crazy that this comment is even here because I've never praised the young man for dating Bill Gates' daughter. Not one time did I praise Bill Gates or did I praise the man, the melanated guy, the black guy for dating Bill Gates' daughter. I've never done that. Not one time in that video did that happen. What I did do was I applauded the fact that Bill Gates was upset about it. I even went as far as to say in the video that I don't believe it's a win for the man, but it's definitely a loss for Bill Gates. I literally said this in the video. So this woman, Trinity Moesha, literally concocted and created in her own mind that I was praising this guy. Yes, CJ Matthews, exactly. This was the point. This was the entire point of the video, to point out the fact that Bill Gates has spent his entire life's work on destroying a certain demographic of people. And now his daughter is dealing with what he would perceive as the enemy. But you would be surprised at the comments. Like, it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. It gets worse. And I didn't respond to him. I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm like, wow. Wow. So let me get this right. You think I'm unfair when it comes to black men dating with white women, and when it comes to, you know, black women getting with white men, when the only example that you have is a video that I did approximately, let's see, 3 months ago, when I reacted to a viral TikTok video of white men choking black women, saying that they were their master. Yeah, it was a trend that was sweeping TikTok, where white men were choking black women and they were doing this little jingle talking about "this my master." That's the only time you actually heard me say how disgusting that was. The only time. That's the only time. And where were you women then when I played that video? Yep, Jamie Rio says, I remember that. Exactly. Where were these very same women when that trend was sweeping the internet? Where were they? And let me state this for the record. Let me just put this out here. I don't care what you do. I don't care who you date, BWs. I don't care. If you are not a woman of the Most High, we don't care who you dealing with. That listen, even if you are a woman of the Most High, you just need a man at this point. We don't care. I don't care personally who you date. I know mixed couples that are good people, and the woman is melanated and her husband is black. Matter of fact, pardon me, the woman is melanated and her husband is white. Matter of fact, she's one of the sisters that went to the spiritual Jamaica retreat. Beautiful sister, Shaniqua, has a great kind heart. Her husband is white. And they wrote a children's book protecting children from predators. And those are friends of mine. Those are people that I hold near and dear. So guess what? You don't even know me. So you are making comments that are ignorant. You don't know what my thoughts are towards a black woman dating a white man. I don't have nothing to do with that. That's that person's business. That has nothing to do with me. So for you to come out and say this and make these comments, and the comments go on and on, it's just ignorant. It shows how ignorant a lot of these BWs really are. You're showing your ignorance. Now, I'm going to read more comments here. I'm going to read some of the replies. Somebody said, exactly. This is what Jill says. Pretty sure she's a BW. Exactly. Most black men YouTubers are so against us dating outside of our race, but it's always is an excuse for them. I've been left the plantation. I've been left the plantation. I thought Negroes didn't own land. I thought Negroes didn't own plantations. What plantation did you leave? If black men YouTubers are always against it and you left our plantation, you're denoting the fact that we enslaved you somehow. Somebody said, huh? Chrissy said, huh? Yeah, I mean, I can't believe this is the capacity of people actually in my chat, in my comment section. I'm like, have y'all been around for a while? Somebody said this is a different channel. Nah, no, they're on my comment section. Yeah, they on my comment section. I'm like, what? And again, I don't care who you deal with. It doesn't matter to me. That I don't care. Yeah, Thriller exactly is actually the absolute opposite. I just want to know where is all this vigor, where's all this intensity for the divestors? That's what I want to know. Armando goes on. Armand Hado says, very true. In a past video, Newbury said it's okay for brothers to date outside the race as long as the woman knows God. Whatever video it was, I can't remember. All I can remember is that he was outdoors wearing a blue shirt. I think he said this is to indicate that there aren't enough good black women out there. Listen, it's okay for whoever to date whoever. I don't care. You can date whoever you want to date. Just make sure that person is equally yoked. Just make sure that person is serving the creator. Make sure that person is in the truth. Now, the Bible tells us for the sake of survival, for the sake of regentification, for the sake of our nation growing and developing, we are told that we should deal with our own people. But, yeah, there's a but. In times of war, according to the Bible, there were men who did take on Gentile women. Matter of fact, we were actually commanded to slay whole villages and actually keep the females. So that would tell you that in times of war, yes, since men carry the seed and it was a survival thing, then that's the reason why we have a lot of the northern kingdoms. Oh man, have y'all even read the Bible? That's the reason why some of the nations are like a cake unturned. But all in all, I don't care what you do. I'm not overly religious. I don't judge people for who they dealing with. Me personally, my preference is the melanated woman for the sake of generation, for the sake of legacy, for the sake of dynasty. But what I can't stand is ignorant BWs who speak out of term and don't even have no understanding, not only of the Bible, but of what a person is actually talking about. Yep. And see, this is what they'll do. They'll put little comments out here like this. They'll put little messages out here like this, and then people think it's real. Newbury teaches this, and it's not true. Yep, yep. Let's read into some more of these comments because this gets interesting. Somebody go on to say, no, it's not all right. The men and women are supposed to date. Men and women are not supposed to date outside their race. How can our race go on without being watered down? It's not the Most High's plan. We trying to control everything except what we're designed to do. Control over the ultimate plan the Most High ordained for his peculiar people, the chosen ones, Israelites choose life. I'm not against that comment. I'm not against that comment. But whatever people do, that's what they choose to do. You can't control who everybody is going to date. So this sister here, she goes, Angel Star says, I think he needs to be very careful what he says, or he will be losing followers. I think he needs to be careful of what he's saying, or he will be losing followers. Now, first and foremost, I don't care about losing followers. And whoever made this comment, they must really be new to my platform. You're threatening to pull your support for no reason. Now, here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. BWs don't have the power to collapse my channel because there are way more men who watch my channel than women. That's a fact. You must don't know my analytics. There are a lot more brothers that gravitate towards this channel than women do. I mean, the numbers are astronomical. It's probably like 25% women and the rest are brothers. So that threat is idle. It's idle. It means nothing. Analytically speaking, I don't care if you pull your support. I try to speak to women and show my love and my concerns. But what this goes to show, since these are the comments that got the most likes on this video, what this goes to show is the very little BWs that I have on my channel are not even rocking with me like that. So you know what this goes on to say? Show you brothers. This is what I want you brothers to learn from this. Don't say anything that appeases BWs. Be who you're going to be. Say what it is you want to say. Because you can't trust them. You can't trust them. Now, you remember y'all remember Derek Jackson? Y'all remember Derek Jackson? Here's proof right here that if you make content that just appeases to BWs, that they will turn on you in a heartbeat. The slightest, the slightest thing they get mad at, they will turn on you. So Derek Jackson, I didn't like Derek Jackson. He was tickling ears. He was finessing and finagling all the ladies. He had these women eating out of the palm of his hand. He put men at a standard that they couldn't live up to. And then he got caught getting some coochie from a few women. Y'all remember that? He got him some coochie, right? That's all he did was take on other women, take on other wives. And you know what happened? Because the man wanted to go out here and go get him some coochie on the side. Every last one of these women turned on him. His whole platform collapsed. That's why I would never make content to make you BWs happy, ever. I'm going to say whatever the hell I want to say. Y'all don't dictate my damn channel. Get your Jezebel asses off of here. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. Yeah, I mean, like, real talk. And you know, shout out to all the real ones. I got some sisters in the chat that's saying, "Hey, Bree, we really rocking with you. No disrespect. Hey, listen, I love y'all. The ones who really support my work and who ain't, you know, fugazi and fickle out here." But based on the likes on the comment sections, based on the lack of defense, I didn't see no sisters come to the chat and defend. Only person I see defending me is my boy JR Meadows. He in the chat like, are y'all serious? This man never even, y'all get mad over something the man never even said. JR Meadows is in the comment section like, yo, I watched this entire video and this man never praised this man for getting with Bill Gates' daughter. Somebody said, New Breed, keep pushing. Trolls, get out the chat. Yeah. You know, I wanted this to be a learning experience, just to show you what kind of support you get from your sisters. Listen, let me tell you something. Brothers, when it comes to BWs, they don't respect us. No matter how much hard work you put in, no matter how much dedication you have to the cause, no matter what it is you do, they don't respect what you do. And they will be the ones that portray you, and they look at you as competition. They look at you as an enemy. Um, and I say competition in the sense of they're used to being in lead because Babylon has given them leadership positions. Um, they want a reason to get mad. They want to see black men of prominence fall. They love it. They look for fault in black men. um, they don't want to trust us. They don't want to love us. They don't want to respect us. They want to find fault in us, and if they can't find fault, they'll create fault. They just want to see a great downfall. um, I mean, I'm just being honest, and this is what I think of the majority of BWs. And I'm telling you that right now, based on the statistics of my channel. Not a lot of them support, but the ones that do support, they're just there. They're just there watching from the background, liking comments where women challenge my talking points. That's all they do. The only comments they like is when women are challenging my talking points. I see this all the time in the chat, but it's very rare that I'll say something about it. But when I looked into this chat, I see so many comments. Yeah, that was off the stream earlier. Edward, thank you for the $5 super sticker. Highly appreciate it. Yeah, Christine says, this is just weird. It's like people have a veil over them and hear whatever they want and spread it as fact. It's a liberal world here comes the smear campaign. Absolutely. Thank you for that, Christine. And it's very true. I mean, what we got to understand is, yes, men carry the seed. They carry the bloodline. Um, Women don't carry the bloodline. So whatever the male is, that's what the children will be. That's basic science 101 for you. So if there's a melanated man dealing with Bill Gates' daughter, that means that DNA will be of a melanated man. It will be a melanated person. It is the blood of the father. So anytime you get into anything interracial, you need to have that understanding. You ladies out here, if you want to go divest, just understand that your children are not black. Okay? Let me repeat that. You ladies that want to go out there and you want to divest, you want to deal with a white man, your children are of his nation. Not saying that that's a bad thing, but if that man is not in the truth, if that man is not righteous, then hey, it is what it is. And yes, the Bible tells us to date within our nation. Is there grace? Is there certain scenarios in which it's permissible? Yes. Nobody lives their life entirely to the letter of the law. So all you religious folks can stop visiting my platform as well. You can stop it. You know, we act as if we're holier than thou. I seen a bunch of other, let's go to some of the other comments, and it's all women. I couldn't even believe this is what they got out of this video. It's like they watched, I almost felt like they watched a totally different video and they missed the entire message in the video. Let's see more comments. You see, I see JR Meadows in there speaking truth. JR Meadows is like, yo, the brother never said that. Right? Here go the same woman that said, we're going to pull your support if you're not careful. Like trying to intimidate what I'm doing. She responds to JR Meadows and says, so the fact remains that dating your own kind is not a good thing because you cannot find beautiful black women today. Okay, got it. Nobody ever said that. There's plenty of beautiful black women to date, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. There was another comment that I would like to explore. There was another one. And it was a sister that was quoting scripture. Oh, here we go. Hadassah Yah Yisrael. It's always the ones with the Israelite names, ain't it? Logan Novak, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says God bless you for the work that you do. Blessed are you for the persecution and spite you receive for standing for the word. Thanks, Logan. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Don Ross, thanks for the $20 contributions. He says, I believe it's safe to say we all appreciate the late night gems, Young King. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of these, man, because, I got the time, the effort, and the energy. Hadassah Yah Israel says, I am unsubscribing from this channel. Nowhere did the Most High said that our women is allowed to be with other nations. I am disappointed in you. You need to go to the some I'm not going to call that person's channel and allow them to teach you. Wow. You need to go find a husband and allow him to teach you. Miss Hadassah Yah Israel, you shouldn't be disappointed in a complete stranger. If you had a husband, he would tell you the word. She goes on to say, it's not okay for the daughters of Zion to marry outside of race, but it's okay for men of Yasharel to do so. Where in the Bible is that? Mind you, we're discussing a video where I never said any of that. I distinctively said, somebody said, how you can't read. I read exactly what it was said. What are we doing? Let me block you. That person who typed it worded it weird. But no, man. I mean, I distinctly said in this stream that I'm not saying it's a win for the brother getting with that sister. What I said was it was a loss for Bill Gates. We were talking about Bill Gates and how upset he was when that black man came to his house or that black man was seen dating his daughter. So and there's a host of comments saying how they unsubscribe and how they leave. And listen, they were never with me. This is what I'm telling you, brothers. Listen, what I really want you brothers to know is you cannot satisfy, appease, or gratify the BW. You can't do it. They're absolutely done. And I'm not talking about all BWs because then they'll say, oh, he hate all BWs. No, the majority of them are done. It's over. Yeah. And listen, and if they exactly, somebody said buy a Reba Dirty. Exactly. It doesn't like, come on now. Listen, here's the thing. My channel is going to continue to grow because there are like-minded people who are not divisive, who are not always looking for drama and turmoil and always looking at something to bicker or get upset about. My channel is going to continue to grow because there are like-minded spiritual people who are going to gravitate towards this work. So in all sincerity, if you lack critical thinking skills, if you lack comprehension, if you're a woman that's on my channel and you just don't listen when somebody's talking, by all means, unsubscribe. Please do us all a favor and leave. Somebody said, don't get mad at me, guys, but I thought lineage was established through the father within the 12 tribes. Yes, sister, we've already established that. Lineage is established through the father. And nobody is promoting interracial dating. Nobody's promoting that. But if a person is doing that, I'm not here to judge. I'm not the judge. I am not the judge. There are some Gentile men out there that are in better spiritual condition than some Israelite men. I mean, if it's some sisters out there that's dealing with them, I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't think anybody should teach anybody to go outside their race and just give up on their own people. But I will say this. Let's say a brother lives in West Virginia And it's very few, and he's in a small town, and there's very few sisters to choose from. And the man, he likes women, but the only women that he have to select from happen to be Caucasian women. Then, by golly, I think the man has grace to get himself some coochie. Damn it, every man got liberty to get himself some coochie. Are you telling me that man is supposed to be raised in a town? He's growing up in a town. Is nothing but Caucasian women there, and the few melanated women there that are available are complete trash. That somehow this man is condemned to hell. Like, what world are we living in? Like, what world? What, like, y'all really be like Hadassah, y'all Israel? Like, do you have logic? I mean, seriously, because y'all be Bible toting. No, man, you shouldn't do. Like, listen, let me tell you something. I'm from West Virginia. I got cousins that grew up in certain parts of West Virginia where it was no sisters there. Like, it was no sisters there, bruh. None. So you know what they did? They got women that they liked. They got women that were cool. They got women that were supportive of them. I'm just saying, like, stop being so damn judgmental, especially if you don't even have a husband. How could you judge other people's relationships, who they mingling with, who they married to, and you don't have a man? Can I get an amen on that? How could you judge somebody else's union if somebody is happily married and they living fruitful and multiplying and you don't even have a husband? Listen, you women that's in my chat condemning my video, which I never even spoke on that. I never really spoke on interracial dating in that video. But you women that was condemning that, where are your husbands? Where are your husbands? Because every woman that has something to say, none of them have a husband. I'm at the point where I don't care who you ladies date, long as you go get yourself a man. I don't care. New breed, are you married to a Caucasian? No, I'm not married to nobody. New breed is single with children that I care for. New breed is a husband to no one. And the women that I have children by, they're melanated. The only thing new breed to have is a concubine, and that's all, and that's it. New breed ain't trying to be no husband now. Nope, not no full-time husband. I have a few concubines on my list, and that's all, and that's it, folks. That's all, and that's it. Somebody said, "Oh no, you have to care who you with. Choose wisely." Yeah, I'm not telling you to go out here and just marry anybody. That's not what I'm saying. If you can date within your race, if you can marry within your race, do what it is you're gonna do. But listen, for all the BWs that's in that comment section, talking about you unsubscribing, talking about if New Breed don't walk on eggshells and be careful, we gonna pull our support from them. Listen, I don't care. You must be new to my channel. You know how many times I've lost thousands of subscribers and gained them back? I've lost subscribers and gained them back, gained new subscribers back practically every season. I don't care if you leave. I don't care if you unsubscribe. Kiki said, "Is New Breed a Hebrew Israelite?" Absolutely. Yes, I am. Yeah. So, I mean, I hope this is a lesson learned. Like, brothers, don't listen. Don't tickle their ears. If you tickle their ears, you're gonna lose all your support. If you make a channel right now and you say everything that BWs want to hear. If you make one mistake, they will unsubscribe and they will, hey, listen, the cancel culture is started by the BW. The cancel culture is started by the BW. It's so many of them. When they band together, they get presidents elected. Y'all understand how powerful the BW is. That's why I don't appeal to them. Because if I put all my eggs in the BW basket, I would never have a channel. They get people elected. They get people out of city council. Listen, I'm not trying to appease to BWs. Not trying to do that. My channel is more so geared towards helping brothers be the men that they set forth to be. My channel is more so geared towards men reaching their fullest potentials and men protecting themselves. That's what my channel is more so geared towards. That's why the majority of my subscribers are men. So it is what it is, man. I love my sisters. I do, the ones that's real. I love my sisters that's real. I'm down 100% for a real sister who about it. Don't get it twisted. Because I got some real loyal sisters that's in the chat, that's in on my channel that support my content. Somebody said you sound like you do not like BWs. Somebody said you sound like you do not like BWs. LOL. You know what? I don't like people for the most part. Being honest with you, being totally frank with you, I don't like many people in general. And it's not that I don't like BWs. I'm just teaching y'all a valuable lesson. Don't put all your eggs in that basket. Matter of fact, when it comes to anybody, don't try to make a demographic. When you're making a channel, this should be a lesson to a lot of content creators. This should be the lesson right here. That's what I want you to take away. You shouldn't make content to try to appeal to anyone. Exactly. Now, what I mean by that is don't set forth to make a channel set towards one demographic. How about be yourself and whoever gravitate towards you, gravitate towards you? Because when you go out there trying to appeal and appease a certain demographic of people, when you make mistakes in general, which I didn't make a mistake in the video I did, but what that goes to show is people will pull their support when they disagree with you. Yeah, so it's all about your intentions. It's all about your intentions. But man, it is what it is. I just wanted to clear that up. A lot of BW said they want to pull support, and it is what it is. I mean, for the ones that's down and been supporting my content, shout out to y'all. I'll be making a lot more content coming soon. Turn y'all's post notifications on so y'all can get these videos as they're being uploaded. Just stay true to yourself. And all you Israelite women and men alike, stop being so damn judgmental. I'm not teaching no swirler doctrine or anything like that, or whatever you want to call it. It just is what it is. We living in different times, and I'm not here to judge what people got going on. The Bible tell us to date within our nation for various reasons. We're commanded by the Most High, but I can't judge people who got different relationships with different people. I'm not going to sit up here and say they going to hell. I know some really good people who are in interracial relationships, and I know some really bad people who are single. I know some really bad people who are in melanated relationships. So it is what it is. Tasha Tosh says you are judgmental. LOL. I'm not judging nobody. That's up for the Most High to do. Josh, son of y'all, thanks for the $5 contribution. Says they do it like the pastor. They tell you the Bible and what they say in it, and they keep striving. Yep. But it is what it is, man. I'm sticking to my nation as well. But it is what it is. I'm sticking to my nation. No matter what, it is what it is. Nobody gonna quite understand us like the melanated woman. Although, we got our differences and whatnot, but we still a work in progress. But I'm not gonna sit here and judge you other people. I could just tell you what the Bible said. Men are gonna do what men gonna do. If men like lily white women, they're gonna get lily white women no matter what New Breed says. That's what a lot of you sisters don't understand. I could talk till I'm blue in the face and say you brothers should date within your nation. You should date with melanated women. Hey, listen, if a brother like a lily white woman, he is going to do it. As a man, is nothing I can say to another grown man on who he's attracted to. If you ladies are so worried about losing your men to white women and step your damn game up, that ain't on me. Men are going to go wherever they feel they are appreciated. Can I say that again? Men are going to go wherever they feel like they are appreciated. Men are very simple. Wherever men feel like that women are grateful for their presence, wherever they feel the love, wherever they feel the right energy, wherever they feel heard, that's where they're going to go. I ain't got nothing to do with that. If y'all feel like y'all losing y'all grip, stop. Don't blame black male content creators. Blame yourself and step your damn game up. And I'll just leave you with that. Anyway, turn those post notifications on, man. I want y'all to have a good evening. Y'all rest well. All praises to the God of Israel. More content coming soon. It's been fantastic building with y'all. Till next time, shalom and peace.